I bet. Come on. Here we go. I have no clue what I'm gonna do, cause actually I do know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the character yet, because I'm just doing the character design today. So I mean, obviously. Hello. I have no viewers, but hello anyways. Here, I'm just gonna start. I'm too lazy. Why does my frames drop every 2 seconds whenever I'm streaming? Just don't. I guess I could just start. I kind of know who I'm doing. I haven't finished their character design. Oh wait, I have... Get out of here. I'm already not sticking to my prior reference. This is what happens. I'm like, I'll prepare. I'll get a reference going. I'll have a reference for the pose I want to do. I'll draw it out. Like, yeah, this is exactly. I know what I want to do for my pose, and then I immediately just decide not to go with it. I'm changing this. I actually really like the pose that I found. I'm doing. Fine. Okay. The head's the only thing that I need to make. This looks really weird. Ah, no. Well, just. I have one viewer, and all I'm doing is drawing and having Animal Crossing music. But that's just my content. That's all I do. My socialness goes down 100 once I press the go live button, and then suddenly it's like I can't speak to anything. Seems like a total lie now that I think about it, because I'm legit just speaking right now, but I swear I'm not lying. Fingers. I love drawing fingers. They're the I really need to move the character, because my description. I do chaos. I'm a chaotic little piece of shit. Me when I actually stream. Oh yes, I'm just drawing. All I do is draw. Do basic stuff now. Okay. Let's do like hair for now. For the comic series that I do plan on making over on webtoon, so I've pretty much already made it. So all the main characters, like none of their eyes ever show, besides one of the characters, but they're always closed. I really like that though, because like I'm like I want to give myself a bit of a challenge, and I think it looks nice. So I'm keeping it with this character. This is one of the main characters that I'm doing. This is Daisy. She's legit just named on daisies. It's gross. I won't work on that for now. Yeah, I was supposed to start this stream like, I don't know, an hour ago. Actually, it was 2 hours ago, around there. I was gonna stream at 5 because I was like, you know, that'll be fine. I'm not doing anything today. And then immediately, I started playing Animal Crossing and had to delay my stream. And then I was late to my own stream by like another hour because Animal Crossing. I shouldn't be able to play Animal Crossing when I'm supposed to stream, but I do it anyways because Animal Crossing's the best. If you couldn't tell, I like Animal Crossing by the background music. But to be fair, their music is great, so, I mean... In her previous design, I had already done a design once, but I wanted to kind of do it. She had this, like, huge flower on her head, because as I was like, you know, I want to incorporate, flowers, like, and daisies wherever I can, because that's kind of her, that's what she's themed off of. Like, all the main characters are gonna be themed off of, like, foresty stuff, and, well, not exactly one of them. But, anyways, she's based off of daisies, so her whole design's gonna be, you know, themed around daisies. And then another character, her name is Shroom, and Shroom's like whole like character and design is like mushrooms. And then the other one is Capri, who she's not exactly forestry, but I love her like anyways, and she's staying. And her name actually means goat. And she's like her whole thing's safe goats, and like besides her clothing, because I wanted to do her more like themed up and stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna start working on her dress. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the dress. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing a sketch. don't know about what I'm gonna do with that. I don't think I'm gonna keep that just because, like, I don't think it's gonna be really necessary, I guess. Oh yes, character design. Other part of her design, which I actually really like, I'm gonna keep. So she has actually got a bit of inspiration from a game that I used to play called Sky, or whatever it's called. But the characters that you play, they have these little like capes that are like wings. And while her things in these aren't exactly capes, they're like, I decided to incorporate the whole daisy thing again with using petals. And I thought that was like a really cool idea, so I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna add this, because that's one of her things, because I haven't added much to my stream. I do want to try to make my streams a bit more enjoyable, because like, if I was watching this stream, I wouldn't be enjoying this. That's why I'm trying to like be a bit more like social, so like it's not just silence and music and Animal Crossing, and instead it's just like, you know, there's talking over it, and also so the VOD's not boring. I do want to add different elements to my stream to make it more high quality. Most of the stuff I do want to add are part of the OBS version, which is, you know, the one you download, and currently, since I'm a broke child, I can't actually, you know, use it because I unfortunately do not have access to like a full-on computer. So, and that's one of the things that I'm working on, is trying to get enough money to get a computer. Actually, if you do want to help with that, here, so I actually have a commissions page. I actually started working on that, like, it's currently in a chat. I've been working to finally, like, release that website, so if you're watching the VOD, it's just in my profile, it's whatever. But, if you do want to help support my streams, then you could just go commission me. And, I pretty much priced my art, just had, like, how long it takes. All my pricing and stuff like that's already on the website, I guess, so I don't really need to talk about that much. Oh, no, I don't want to watch a dumb video. But if you do, like, I'll be using any of the money I get from commissions will be going towards a computer before anything else. So if you want to see better quality streams, just in general, then go commission me. Give me money. I like money. There's a cat. My cat. My door's currently not closed because we found out that my doorknob is shit. And, it doesn't lock. Or, it does lock, actually. Well, no. It's a lie. It closes. But the doorknob is loose, so it's... I had a terrible time getting into my room in the first place. So we found that out. So currently, doors open, so I don't get locked out of my or locked inside my own room. Wouldn't be that bad because I mean I'm in my room most of the time anyways. But I'd like to leave every now and then. I don't know if I should add like gloves. Would add more to like this part. So make sure not this high. I want to make her noticeable. I want, like, when you go, like, read the webtoon, I want you to be able to see her and be like, oh, that's Daisy. I want you to be able to recognize her immediately, so that I'm trying to add, like, make her more, like, unique than other characters. Like, that's what I'm trying to do for all the characters. I want to make them all unique. Also, to anyone who's gonna be like, oh, that's not, you're supposed to do this, I don't care. I'm just here drawing. Probably isn't how most people do character design, by doing it on stream and like this, but you know what? It works for me. Currently thinking, what should I add that would make the character better, I guess. I think she needs some eyebrows, actually. I think about it. She doesn't actually have any eyebrows. All you get is that smile. I think that's pretty good so far. I might do other add-ons if I, like, find something that I can add. The cats has left. Okay. Really trying to think of things I can talk about to make the VOD less boring, and my mind immediately is like, let's talk about Twitter. And I'm just like, no! Twitter is a clusterfuck. And I insequentially just start talking about it anyways. Also, if you want to, you can, like, you know, just give a little suggestion for what you want to see, or what, I can't speak, or like what you think will make the drawing better, like suggestions, because I'm always open to suggestions for characters. I don't care. That crown's off. I'm redoing it. Good line. Jesus Christ. Oh, well. There goes all my progress. Yeah. I'm gonna mute for a second. Fun. Wow. Hydration acquired. Now I can continue to stream. I'm gonna do some another thing besides this liner so I can just erase it later. I'll make sure that it's fine. I really do hope that, I'm not just, silent. E. Oh, everything's muted for me. Okay, actually, okay, so it is working. That's good to know. I didn't know if I was still muted or something. It's like, oh my god, did I actually mute? Or did I unmute? No, it's fine. Everything's fine. That would be kind of funny though if I just like I'm sitting here talking and the whole time I like no one could hear me. I'm just like, "Oh, oh, okay." I didn't know cuz for a while my streamer mode thing wasn't working. Turns out it actually is. So, I didn't know if on LDTS I was like actually showing up as live or if it was like something else. But no, I'm good. Just making sure of something real quick. Okay. That was a terrible line for hair. Oh wait, I just realized I never turned on my... I've had like no music this entire time. What? I'm very good at streaming. Honestly, I have the best Thank you. I honestly have the best like quality streams you will ever see. No, like top streamer will ever have the best this kind of streaming. My black screens don't have to get Jesus Christ. Hydration. Make sure to hydrate because hydration is good. The whole time I was like it's awfully quiet. Oh right, I don't have any music. I need. Where's my reference now? If you can't tell, I'm very, very good at drawing fingers. I'm actually like contemplating if I should just not have fingers. Okay, definitely not these ones, if anything. This looks weird. My forte is not hands, if you cannot tell. To be fair though, my style is very simplistic, so like But, I mean, I do need to work on hands. Playing around. It looks better just to remove it. I probably should just remove this. Yeah, it doesn't look better. Just make good hands, Jesus. Nice. 2 viewers and all I'm doing is just drawing. To be fair, that's legit what, like, my channel is, though, so, like, can't really be like, oh no, I'm 2 viewers and all I'm doing is drawing some random character for an hour. That's kind of just what I do. Just what I do, I'm an art streamer. I legit just draw. That hair does not make sense. There we go. Now it has it's the proper length that the hair should be for it to make sense. I do actually plan on, like, I was actually watching, Chris's stream. And, yeah, I was just watching his stream, and what he has is these, like, little viewer rewards, so, like, if you're, like, active on the stream, and you're, like, you know, there on the stream, you can, like, get these little rewards, and people can, like, buy stuff with it, and I want to do something like that. I already have one thing set up. It's like, it was more of a test thing. I wanted to make sure that I could actually do it. But I don't like it, not because it's like a bad thing exactly, like it's just terrible quality. No, it's because my one reward that I have set up is for me to speak in the dreaded Uwu language for a minute, and I hate that. But I'm gonna keep it. So just be active on stream, I guess, and I'll be I can't, like, stay silent for, like, the whole minute and just, you know. I mean, I could always do that. I usually do that anyways. But no. I'd have to actually talk about something and speak in that language, and it's terrible. So, you know, I guess talking in chat, like, does increase, like, and just being active in general does increase, like, those points. So if you really just want to, like, be very mean, no. Why is... Oh, I did something with my pen, didn't I? No! Change the thickness. So now it's weird. There we go. Now it's normal. Now my pen's normal. But you know, if you really do want to do that, I guess you can. I'm not gonna be mad. But basically, you need 500 points for that. I don't know if my points even work. So I could just be like advertising my own point system to get people to talk in chat and people can't even, like, get points anyways. Like, hey guys, if you talk in chat and you're active on the stream, you can get points to just make me talk in a terrible language for like a minute. And then you just actually just can't. This actually just doesn't exist. Oh fun, it's got a notification on my phone. It's like, oh god. Shut up! Stupid. I'm putting this on. I'm gonna. Where's do not disturb on? There we go. There we go. Now we'll just keep on buzzing every 5 minutes. No, I could just be like advertising and be like, hey, talk in chat, so I have to talk in this language. But then, like, you're just not able to do it. Who knows? No, you get more. If it actually did work, you do get more points. Like, if you're actually active on chat, then you get more points. And then I have to do that for like a minute. This dress is not working out. Needs to work out more. Go to the gym. Jesus Christ. I should do. I should like during my streams. I should just get in a Discord call and talk to someone because believe it or not, I don't like talking to myself. But you know what? It's fine. It's not as bad as talking to other people, IRL. So I mean. I really would just rather talk to myself on the stream for like an hour than having to talk to someone IRL. Cause you know, in streams I'm like, or not just in streams, but like online I'm just like, I'm chaotic. I talk about eating children. No, I don't. I talk about murdering children in horror games though. I do that. Only on Chris's stream though. Because that's the only stream that would ever give me context to do that. No, I do that, like, and I'm cool with talking to people on, like, VCs and all that. But immediately when I try to talk to someone IRL, my brain just goes, no. You don't get to talk to people IRL. That really just sucks. And then, not only that, but then you have my bisexuality that's just like, oh, you're talking to someone, oop, better get a crush on them. Which doesn't actually happen, but, I mean, okay, it's happened once. But, to be fair, I've talked to a lot of people, so that's very low odds. I'm having struggles. I'm having struggles with this damn dress. Just make a good line. Here's something I can talk about for, like, a while. Animal Crossing. I'm Crossing's great. I usually play New Horizons at this point because New Horizons is really superior in many ways. Besides some other things. But honestly, Animal Crossings is great. Obviously it is if I delayed my stream for 2 hours just so I can play it. No, it's a good game. Actually, when I first started playing it, hydration. When I first started playing it, I played New Leaf, which, it wasn't that long ago. New Horizons was out. I was just lame and didn't have a Switch until, like, very recently. So, when, like, a couple months ago, my parents were just at the store and they saw Animal Crossing New Leaf and they're like, hey, I know that one child would really like that game, so they got it for me. And I was like, well, this is a cool... Actually, that's not what I was like. For a while, I just didn't play it, because to be fair, I was going to say that I didn't care enough. But, I mean, it was more because, like, I couldn't get my 3DS because it was dead, and I didn't know where the charger was. But at one point, I found the charger, and I started playing it. And, like, it's just one of those games that you can get, like, hooked on extremely easily. So, like, I played it while I was at this person's house because I didn't want to be there. I had other things to do. So I was just there, playing Animal Crossing, not talking to anybody because I'm a loser. And, like, it was actually one of the best times I had over there. Besides that one time I did play Grand Theft Auto and do a lot of cheats and blow up people with one of the cheats. I did do that. And I do not regret it. But, nah. No, that was really fun though. But, I remember, one of my first, like, the first time I played, I had no clue what I was doing. Because obviously, I've never played any Animal Crossing game ever. And while I had done my fair share of, like, looking around, like, how to play the game, I only did that for New Horizons. And, like, I know how New Horizons worked even before I played it, but I also didn't because I never played it. And I never cared to look through all the other people playing it because I was lazy and also I wanted to play. I don't want to watch other people play. Imagine watching other people play video games. I was gonna say something, but like, nah. Anyways, Animal Crossing. No, so I had no clue what I was doing. I remember I was like, I heard about those quizzes that they like, it's how they choose certain things. I thought you had to choose your hair color using that. You didn't. You chose your your eyes. I didn't know that, so I just picked random stuff. And now I'm stuck with this shit eye color. Or not eye color, eye like shape, and I hate it. Not only that, but I'm also stuck with the worst town name. I was gonna name my town Prideville, because, Pride. And, I was gonna do that, but instead, like, I tried to shorten it to Prideville, like, without the E and one of the L's, but instead of being, like, Prideville without one of the letters, it looks like Pre-Devil. And honestly, if I could change the name, I would, but it's also kind of funny. At this point, I don't even know what I'm doing on New Horizons. I kind of just play. For a while, I wasn't even like. I kind of knew the basics at the I knew what I had to do on the beginning of the game because I'd watched that far. But I didn't know anything else besides like all the KK slider stuff. So in the beginning, one day I was like, that day I was planning to just gather weeds because I didn't think there was anything I had to do today. Turns out that day was the day that you usually, that's the day where you'd have to like place different plots. That's the day you get the ladder. I didn't know that until I went to check in with Tom Nook for some reason, and he's like, yo, or he mentioned, actually no, I wanted to figure out how to get the ladder, because I wanted to get the ladder for flowers, and I checked in, I was like, oh, I can get the ladder today, so I go to get the ladder, and I'm expecting it to be some simple task, but it wasn't. It took me forever. I will say, because I was actually with my sister while we were both doing that together. Most of the time it was me as the leader and her as the follower, but for a little bit we coordinated or switched around, and she was the follower, or she was the leader, I was the follower. But that, like, decorating all the houses, we did that all in one day, but it took us so long because I hadn't done any prior, like, collecting. When I did, it was only because I needed a specific item for whatever I was working on. At the time, I didn't have, like, the correct materials anyways, or the materials I could grab. But no, so I had enough of, or I didn't have enough, but I had a good amount of both softwood and hardwood. I don't know if this is the same for everybody, but for me, I have a significant, like, less amount of, like, actual wood than any of the other variants. I have a ton of softwood, a ton of hardwood still, after using a ton of it to make other stuff and to complete everything. But normal wood, I just don't have it. I have some now because I did a bunch of collecting, because like after that one event, I was like, yo, I need to do collecting because I'm severely unprepared for anything that's gonna happen next. But no, that event took us a long time because we had to collect a shit ton of, like, normal wood, and then plus a bit of the other variants. We didn't have enough. I mean, we got it done in a day, but, like, at one point, I realized that I was, like, I didn't have enough, like, of the normal wood, so I was like, and there's this area where, like, near where I was working on, and it has a hill, and up that hill are just, like, trees that I hadn't quite collected yet, so I was like, oh, well, I'll go up there and I'll just get the trees from over there. So give me a sec. We're back to our regular scheduled program. Yay! Okay. Anyways, back to what I was talking about, Animal Crossing. So, I go up to this hill to grab wood, right? So, because I need it. And I go to take, like, a bunch of tree, because, obviously, I don't punch it, but I use my axe, obviously. What else would I use to kill wood? My hand. That's Minecraft. No, but I go to like collect wood from the tree, and my axe immediately decides, hey, I'm gonna break. So I have to go back down, and I'm like, well, it's fine. I have enough materials to, make another axe. I go to get materials. Turns out I'm low, so I have to go get more collecting just so I can make a stupid axe. Totally forgot that I could just buy one. Otherwise, I would just really just bought one from me and Tommy. And then I had to go get the wood again, and then I had to continue to craft. It was really late. I was really just done with the game at that point. I was like, I just want to stop playing at this point. Just because of how long it took for me to get all the materials. But no, so far I've really loved the game. I really like my villagers so far. The village I currently have I have Pashmina and Mac, who are my starter villagers. Fun fact, for Mac, two things. I didn't know exactly what his face looked like until I saw him, and I was like expecting something different. I was like, oh, that's his face. But it wasn't that big of a deal anyways. But another fact, when I saw his shirt, I immediately thought of Tommy in it, because I have no life, obviously. I mean, you can look at his shirt though, like from the back. If you don't see the front of the shirt, obviously, but if you see the back, it does look like his shirt. So, I mean, can you really blame me for immediately being like, oh, it's Tommy in it, because it's... yeah. I didn't do line art fully. Ugh. Hair. You piece of shit. It's been an hour. I haven't even like finished coloring. I actually just started coloring. Line art usually doesn't take me this long. Line art, sketching is actually usually the quickest thing I do, and then line art's pretty fast. I think. I don't know. Actually, I think line art's the thing that takes me the longest. Oh. I don't know why I should do the hair. I should work on the other parts. So I think it should do did it darker? Oh, no. I do something that matches. Like, I think I'm gonna keep her hair like this for now, until I find a better color that, like, matches her everything else. I want the colors to be able to work well together, I guess. Actually, I need to do it a bit darker. No? Okay, I'm gonna talk about villagers again. But, villagers, anyways. My other star villager was Pashmina, who is currently one of my favorites. Because she's, like, so, like, cute, and I love her. She was also one of my starters. Mac and Pashmina were my starter too. Then I did a bit of villager hunting at one point, you know. I only got 2 villagers because I didn't know you were supposed to get 3. I didn't really know about the plot that much at that point. So I got to pick 2 of my characters, or 2 of my villagers. The other one was randomized for me, which, I mean, it's the same either way. The first character I immediately got was Tingy. who I was like ecstatic to get, because Tangy is like one of my favorites. Probably gonna change this a bit. I could actually wait. I'm got an idea. Just be like, because daisies have like the yellow middle and then the white. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna change the white though to things. It's a less in-your-face white, I guess. This is our skin color. Oh gosh, I have to figure out what pen size I use. I never marked it down. Keep on just not talking. Okay, I'm gonna keep on talking again because I don't want to have the stream that's completely silent. Well, not complete. It won't be completely silent because I have music, but I don't want it to just be music. My other characters. So the other character I got to choose was this one character whose name. What's her name? I don't remember her name. Her name, she has a name. I'm pretty sure she has a name. I just don't remember what it is. Oh, it is. That was supposed to... I don't know what's supposed to be what anymore, actually. Something just isn't going well with me. With this, like, character design. Something just isn't sitting right. I think, honestly, it's the hair. I think the hair color, I chose a bad hair color for her, because it just doesn't... It's a nice hair color, like, don't get me wrong. I love the color, and I might use it for another character. But I don't think it works exactly well for her. I think more like a blonde. Let's try blonde. It's not really work either. I honestly think the color is too... because a lot of her tones are much more like neutral. She's an... So I think what I need to do is give her less neutral tones. I think it's just because everything is just really like soft, but there's nothing like... I don't even know if brown works either though. maybe like a more orange. I think, cause I just want to maybe like I think it just needs to be more like I don't think it's orange doesn't work either. I don't know. I did do this once. I didn't really like the character, but what did I do with her? Like with her colors and all that. I'm gonna find it. Wait, I'm dumb. I could just look at my site! My commission site, where you can go to if you want to give me money. And you also want art, because... Oh. Honestly, it's somewhere here in my portfolio. It's like a brown. I thought that it was a brown. Okay, so... I will work on... I think the hair I might honestly work on last, just because like I want to see how the rest of the colors complement with the hair. That is one thing I've learned from doing art for so long is like you can't have like colors that clash against each other. Like there's a bit of strategy to like choosing colors, I guess. Like there's just some colors that just don't work well together, and that's something I've learned. Something I've also learned is bright colors are terrible. Well, not exactly. Bright colors can be good, I guess, but in general, I don't use them for my art most of the time because I like pastels. I like more softer colors because they just look nice in the eye. Like, look at any of my art, and like, there's mostly like not really bright colors, but they're not really like dark either. They're just really soft. And kind of what I like. And I think those colors look pretty nice. I'm not saying that dark colors or darker light colors don't work. Like, they can work, definitely. But, like, how I've seen a lot of characters use, characters use, like, darker colors, or lighter colors. Like, I don't know. I do sometimes see characters, though, that look like someone just took a highlighter and put a highlighter everywhere. And I really just forgot to color that one piece of hair. Okay, there we go. Also, I'm trying to think of something to talk about. So I'm just gonna talk about Animal Crossing, because that's what I like to talk about. I can rant about certain stuff for like hours, and I think Animal Crossing is just one of those things. Um, no. So, my current characters are really cool. Are Pashmina, Mac, uh, I know have Tangy, someone else, I do not remember their name, and honestly, I don't really know. One of them is Tex, which is actually one of my more recent villagers. I have some others, but I can't remember any of them, because my memory is like a brick. I just dropped one viewer if I talk about Animal Crossing, though. No, I like talking about Animal Crossing. I like ranting about different things. Because it makes my streams, I guess, less boring. Instead of just me just drawing, it's just me talking about Animal Crossing. I don't think I should start doing shading yet. I also think the hair should be a bit darker. I think that'll make the character look a bit better. Is like a darker brown hair. Not like too dark. No. I think having like, because there's a lot of softer colors in this, like there's like a lot of whites, so I think adding a bit of brown and like darker colors will just make it look nicer, because honestly, this could not just be the finished design for her. Honestly, a lot of my characters go through multiple, and I mean multiple, like different styling, and me trying to figure out what works best. Like some of my like best characters, the characters I've worked on the most, have gone through so many design changes. It's unreal. Oh, what is on the sleeve? It's just clothing. Okay. So like, none of my current like character designs are final. So, and like they can go through change. They might not even look the same. They might look completely different to what they look like right now. So that's why I do this. I kind of draw a bunch of different designs, and I kind of figure out which one's best. Actually, after the stream, I gotta start working on like setting up the thing so I can start actually making the comic. I've actually really just been talking about like Animal Crossing and like been like, oh, this is gonna be so great. Talk about how I'm having a comic series, and then never talk about what the comic series is about. And I'm not going to. Yay. No, I think I'll eventually start leaking some stuff. I have a lot planned. Actually, I do know where I'm going to be posting it though. Like, currently I am probably going to do stuff on webtoon, because I think that'll just be better. It's possible I could also work on other stuff and like work on a different website, but for now I think that's going to be best. okay. Because McDonald's is absolute shit. You cannot tell me otherwise. If you've ever tasted McDonald's, you cannot tell me otherwise. The only thing that's good McDonald's is their breakfast food. Their hash browns are pretty good, and so is their burritos. That's it. That's it. Actually, a couple days ago, I had one of their burgers, and their burgers just make me sick. I don't know how people can eat fucking Burger King. People are like, oh my god, not Burger King. I'm dissing the wrong fast food joint here. I don't know how people can eat McDonald's because it's just absolute fucking gross. There's actually a lot of shit restaurants near my area. One of them is this Chinese, like, restaurant, and I had it. The only thing I remember that was good, that was decent, was they had a chocolate fountain with marshmallows, which really goes to show how much they suck, because I needed to have that to actually, you know, have people come to a restaurant, because that was the only thing good there. Absolute fucking shit. And then there's Subway. Subway, if you want a sandwich, if you really want a sandwich that bad, either you go to Jimmy John's, or you go to some place and you make it yourself. Like, you go to the supermarket, get the ingredients, make it yourself. Trust me, you can make a better sandwich than Subway can. I don't care what your skills are. I don't care if you've almost burnt your kitchen alive. Not alive, because kitchens are alive, as far as I know. They could be alive, I wouldn't know. But no. Even if you have shit cooking talents like me, you could probably make a better sandwich than Subway can. And you could probably make a better burger than Burger King. Not Burger King. I keep dissing Burger King. Burger King's actually kinda good. But McDonald's, I mean, I'm trying to diss McDonald's here. I would I would just try to diss Wendy's, but if I do, I might get a very angry tweet of them just roasting me. They might roast me in a tweet. I don't want that. But no, if you really want a sandwich that bad, make it yourself, go to Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is so fucking good though, like, you can't tell me wrong. Jimmy John's is the best. Like, I try to, like, whenever I get to Jimmy John's, I always get, like, this specific sandwich that has bacon, and oh my god, I fucking love it. Jimmy John's is, like, the best, like, fast food places out here. Not just delivery in general, though. Another good, like, place that we get to, like, order from is, this one place. It's, like, Chinese. I like Chinese. We have a Chinese restaurant over here that's a buffet. We would go to it, but they're not very good at their protocols for COVID. One time we legit went there and we were so close to everybody else and we're just like, aha, never again. Their food's alright. They have good food. I'll give them that. And I like their restaurant itself, but not their practices. Other restaurants. I'm trying to diss some restaurants here. Hold on. I don't know. There's actually a lot of good places over here that I've actually eaten at. Most of the time, when we don't really go to new restaurants. There's a really good Mexican place over where I live. It's like, it's really small. It's near our like main areas, and bro, it's so good. Like, I've gone there twice. And that's only when we've been in the area, because we don't go over to the main area a lot. But when we do, we get it because it's so good. I've just been shading hair. You cannot tell me wrong. I mean, you really can't, because I doubt you've been to the same restaurant that I've been talking about, because, you know, I doubt you live in my area. Okay. Restaurants to this. Oh, so I was watching Chris's stream. He was legit just dissing, like, or talking bad about, like, Olive Garden. I don't know what kind of Olive Garden he has, but Olive Garden's fucking good. I love going there. Their soup, though, is so good. It's just a soup I get, and it's really good. Man's over here, though, dissing, like, talking about how shit, Subway is, which, I mean, understandable. How shit, whatever it's called is. But, like, I mean, to be fair, like, In-N-Out ain't that great either. I could be going to a different In-N-Out, but, I mean, it's average at best. I don't know what kind of Olive Garden he has, though. Like, to the point where he's like, oh, this is gross, whatever. No, Olive Garden's the best. You cannot tell me otherwise. Oh, how would this work with shading? How does that look? Well, that's just too light. That's just... It does not look good. I think I might have to use more blue. I'm honestly right now just bringing back my chaotic energy. Children in horror games. It's like chaotic energy. What can I do? Children. You could not tell me otherwise. Any children in a horror game? If I was in an actual, like, if I was for some reason inside a horror game and there's a child, I'd shoot it. I'd shoot the fucker, like, I would not stand a chance, because every child, any horror game, it's evil. You cannot tell me wrong. I think you can't tell me wrong a lot. But to be fair, no one has ever challenged that, so... Not on this stream, my streams anyways. Obviously, I mean, I'm right. That is how things work. But no, and any, like, I'll say this. Children are freaking evil. Not even in hoarders, just evil. I would know because I am one, and I am pretty sure I am very evil. I go into stream, I bully old man, I leave stream. Honestly, the music and what I'm kind of talking about is very contradicting. I'm like, kick the child, and it's just this like calming, peaceful, fucking Animal Crossing music. Like, ah, yes, Animal Crossing, yeet the child, calming. I don't know why I just erased that, because I could actually, like... I'm having to use a lot of blue for this character to shade. I usually, like, use a lot of, like, different colors, because, I mean... There's not a lot of white, but there's a lot of white in this. Look at it. It's just white. I think the shading on this glove should be a bit different, though, because... I should do it, like... You got notifications, I don't care. I actually said this earlier, but my description in this stream is very contradicting. Like, I'm so chaotic, like, you don't even know. I'm like, I'm the most chaotic bisexual you will ever meet. And then I'm just here talking about, like, I just talked about Animal Crossing for a while. App is running smoothly. Shut up. My app is running fine. It is not because of me. I don't know why it's acting slow. It's acted, like, perfectly normally. I mean, I am streaming. So, like, to be fair, my tablet might just be dying. I just had one viewer just, like, constantly on stream. Whoever you are, hi. I'd like to say hi just to you. You just immediately leave. Just immediately leave after I say that. I'm just like, oh. I was like, I have no clue who that viewer is, but hi. I just remembered I never finished properly doing this for the shade. Your app is running smoothly and improved. Shut up! My app is running just fine. So I started playing, going back to, like, okay, this is a while ago. But, at one point, so, a lot of my cousins are really into, like, they play a lot of a game called Roblox. I played it once. That's a lie. For a while, played it, like, consistently. I don't play it anymore just because, like, it's just not my forte, I guess. But no, I remember my brother was like, hi! I didn't know you spoke in chat. Hi! I'm glad you're on the stream. It makes me happy to see there's a viewer. Even though I'm legit just talking about random stuff. I think that's what most small streamers do. To check out the Master of Chaos. Yes, that is me. I'm honestly not acting like the Master of Chaos right now. I'm legit I'm vibing to Animal Crossing music. All my chaos kind of ran out from earlier on Chris's stream. All my chaos has just been used. It took a lot trying to become a full-on fucking restaurant. It is very calming. That's why I use it, because, like, it's better than just silence. I'd rather listen to some calm Animal Crossing music than having to listen to nothing. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, you were Subway! I didn't know who was Subway, to be honest. I don't think anybody knew who anybody was, besides me, because I obviously knew who I was. I know, whoever was Wendy's was like, they were definitely they were good at it, at being Wendy's. We may never know who Wendy's was. Yeah, if you didn't see in Chris's Discord, actually, I was playing around, it just was Wendy's. Wendy's just decided to just join the chat. Like, it's like, some random dude streaming. Ah, yes, I'm gonna join chat. That honestly would be really funny, though. Ew, why am I using gray? I've been drawing for so long, I don't even know how to do color line art when it comes to white. I don't want to look at my notifications. I just want. Oh, that was me. I was like, I got a great idea. I'm gonna just have 2 Olive Gardens just fighting. But then I was kind of just doing it, and I kind of got lazy. I know, it was terrible. But at the beginning, I was trying to figure out, like, because the account, for some reason, it just wouldn't let me onto the Discord, so I was like, I had to cover it up and be like, oh, I was like, oh, Wendy seems to not be able to get in. Just so I could get in and actually start trying to cause chaos. it takes a lot of energy out of you trying to roast yourself. It's like, it's, I'm cool to, like, talking to myself, but talking to myself like that just took so much effort. At one point, I just kind of was like done, so I just kind of left the Discord on that account. Actually, I went to talk in LDTS, cause I was like, I realized I was late to my stream because of Animal Crossing, and I was like, oh shoot. So I was talking about it, and trying to talk about it, because, you know, yeah. And I forgot that I legit forgot who I was, and that I was Olive Garden at the time, so it just looked like Olive Garden was like, oh, forgot my stream. I basically just made Olive Garden a streamer. Olive Garden can thank me later. You should have, that would have been funny. Just a bunch of restaurants just duking it out in his Discord server. I'm actually still timed out. My other account on Twitch is still timed out. It's terrible. Honestly, that stream though was super fun. Yeah, people just kept on changing their name to like different like fast food restaurants. So at one point it was just fast food restaurants. It was not people talking like normally. It was just fast food restaurants like fucking roasting each other. I thought it was hilarious. Especially since I was one of the fast food restaurants. Attempts to color line art properly. Honestly, coloring line art is one of my favorite parts about, like, doing art. Not because it's, like, it is, like, stress relieving. I can't speak. Speaking has just disappeared. That was just, like, really relaxing. I just started talking about how I can't speak. Started speaking again because I was like, oh, it's fine. And I immediately messed up my speech again. Anyways. No, it's just really stress relieving to, like, just color the line art. But, like, if I do it too long, it just gets really annoying. Especially, like, one of my last drawings, like, it was, like, 3 different characters, and there's, like, so much, just, it's not very stress relieving. I don't talk IRL either, like, when it comes to IRL, I don't talk at all to anyone. I would just rather sit in a corner and not talk. So, like, streaming, like, really pushes me out of my, like, boundaries. And I do like that because, like, I do kind of want to be a bit more social. So, this is a good way to try to do that. But it is a bit hard, especially when, like, sometimes I'm just talking to myself. But no, IRL, I'm just like, I try to talk, and then I mess up my speech so many times that at one point I just kind of like leave the conversation. I just walk away. Just like in the middle of a conversation. I'm like sitting down at a table, I'm talking with some friends. I mess up my speech a lot. I just sit up and sit up. I stand up and I just walk away. It's like, oh, yeah, that was really good. Mess up speech. Well, I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, yes, Valley Girls. I don't usually have to talk to others because, like, I'm online for school, so I don't have to talk to others, really. But back when I, like, actually did school, it was fucking terrible. Like, in my school, we have those kind of girls who are, like, they act so goddamn fake that, like, I could legit, like, throw them in the ocean and they'd be considered plastic. That's how, like, fake they are. Actually, I remember one time, because I used to do, I was a part of the, whatever it's called. I did, like, I basically did I was backstage. Because I didn't have the confidence to get up on a stage, so I just rather be in the background, just helping everything. I really liked it, but these one girls, they did singing for one of their, like, for their talent thing for the show or whatever. And like during backstage on one of our rehearsals, they're just like, I was just over there doing my job. And like they were being extremely actually this wasn't a rehearsal. This was the actual show. This is one of the shows we did. They're being extremely like they're just kind of being loud and like when you're not supposed to be loud because I mean, you need to be quiet while you're backstage, so, like, nobody hears you. Like, you can be loud all you want once you're on stage, okay, but not when you're backstage. So, like, these girls are being extremely loud, and I go up to them like, hey, you gotta quiet down a bit, because, you know, you're being too loud. And these girls, like, I walk away, because I'm like, yo, I told them they need to quiet down. If they don't quiet down, then it's not my problem anymore. I don't get paid for this. And they turn to me. They're like, yo, my name. And they're like, they start singing to me. And I'm just sitting here like, can you not? I'm just here trying to do my job. I did plays in high school because my girlfriend at the time was in it as well. But it made me realize that many drama kids are like one click above being the plastics from Mean Girls. That's very true. Like, I cannot agree anymore with that because they really are. They're just fake a lot of the time. There's a lot of, like, really kind people, though. Like, there's a lot of kind people, but there's also, like, those just people who are just, you just look at them and you're like, why? Why are you like that? Can you just not? Also had some girls this was back when I went to, when I was very young. This was back in, like, elementary school. I had these two girls who used to pick on me. Don't know why. But at one point, they started acting really friendly with me. I was like, well, okay. Then they just started acting really fake, and one of my friend at the time was like, yo, they're fake. You probably shouldn't be friends with them. And at that point, I was like very lonely at the time, so I was like, no, they're my friends. And then I realized they were fake. I was like, well, fuck you then. For sure, I'm still friends with some of them, but yeah. Honestly, like, I don't see why some people just act so extra, like, just chill out, like, I still don't know why those girls started singing randomly. I'm just like, why? And they weren't just singing, like, they weren't singing some random song. They just started singing my name. I'm just sitting here like, well, okay. So I just walked away. Backstage was fun, though. Like, I enjoy doing backstage, because, like, I actually had this friend from backstage who I would chill out with. And, like, what we would do, because we were both, like, we kind of just vibe, because a lot of the time we had to be a little, like, we had to be silent and all that, and it was really boring, so we would just vibe. And, actually, there was this one dude in my, thing, who, we would, like, joke around how he was, like, he acted a bit like an asshole, I acted a bit like an asshole, it was great. It was really funny, though. Like, he was one of the head dudes, so, like, it was fine. And I already, like, I knew he was, like, joking around. And I didn't really care, because I also joked around. Like, there'd be also some kids who are just, like, who'd purposely just be, like, ignoring you when you're working with them. And I'm just like, can you not? I'm trying to get this stuff done. I'm actually almost done with this. It's good. Oh, great, my tablet's frozen. Yeah! Backstage was cool. Most of my parts were bit parts, so I spent 90% of my time there fucking with things in the band room and playing Pokemon. Honestly, that's just a mood. No, I spent a lot of my time just, like, screwing around. Back in my backstage, we had this thing that it was like stairs, but it wasn't, it was a ramp. My old friend at the time, me and her used to, like, we did this thing where we kind of just slide down, because we had to have our socks on, because, so you're not, like, stomping around in the backstage. And we would just slide down that, and, like, there's, like, we actually got told off a bunch of times for it. But it was fine. Because it was really fun. But no, I wish we couldn't, like, bring any devices in the backstage, though, so I would honestly have playing video games while I was, like, doing stuff, like, when I was a bit, like, not working. But, to be fair, I was almost always working, because, like, I actually remember there was this one, like, area that we had to do where, like, or not area, but thing we had to set up where it was, like, drama, and they were doing, like, a story thing. Fun fact about that thing, the girl dies. She just, like, falls over. I remember it was really funny watching it. But we had to set up just, like, all the props and all that. I remember one of them was, like, this couch bed thing. But, like, that was one of the, like, during that, I kind of just tried to stay back, except when I did small things. Because I'm not very strong. I won't be like, oh yes, I'm so strong. Like, I'm the strongest person you'll ever see. No, I'm fucking weak. I mean, I'm not too weak to where, like, it's sad, but I'm weak enough to where it's slightly sad. So I didn't do any of, like, the big stuff, like, I did a lot of the stuff, actually, but I didn't, like, they had these doors that we had to move, so I never did any of that, because I wouldn't have been able to, because I probably would have made it just fall over. Like, you're just in those state, like, you're just sitting there trying to enjoy the show, and you just hear some big thud. Because, like, and some door just dropped from backstage. That probably would have happened if I was the one handling that, but I wasn't. There was other people who handled that. Honestly, almost done with this. Actually, I really am done. I guess I can do a bit more because, I mean, there's always more I can probably do to a piece. If I knew where. Oh great, my thing's being... Really love it when my stream just like freezes and dies. I do know what I can do because... So this is... Usually when I do like character things and I have... Great, it's frozen again. Ugh. This is one of the pains of having to stream on this piece of shit. Because the thing I currently use, because, I don't use a normal, like, drawing tablet, like, you know, decent artists do. I have some tablet, Android tablet from, like, years ago, that I just kind of, like, we bought this thing, like, 3 years ago, and we never used it, and it's kind of, like, given to me, like, here you go, for art. And, I mean, I am using it for its purpose, but it's so shit, like, it's just terrible. Since I was one of the stronger people in the play, I had to pack, meal, everything for the others. I used to carry my girlfriend's costume, my costume, the soundboard, and a backpack. A folding table, and this one kid, because he thought it was funny to write on my back. I would like to imagine how that would have looked if, like some kid trying to ride on your back. Like, I don't know, why did you want to ride your back on your back, though? Like, do you, like, really just look at you like, ah, yes, I want to ride on this person's back because I'm bored. Well, I guess he did say it was because he thought it was funny. I don't know how that'd be funny, though. Like, just kind of... I know something that will be funny. I'm gonna ride on some random person's back, because, you know what? Why not? Currently just grabbing all the colors I use for everything. I forgot to do what colors I have for this. Hold on. No! If I ever do a compilation of my streams, I should just make a compilation of the amount of times my tablet almost died just because I was trying to... No, I'm trying to draw. The amount of time my tablet died just because I was trying to change the layer. I gotta erase this. So to set the scene, I was 6'1", pounds, and looked like a big old... I can't speak. And looked like a big old Viking. In my left hand was the costumes, right hand was the folding table, soundboard, backpack, and the 5'8" freshman guy who weighed maybe 100 pounds at most. I don't know what we've had to go through that kid's mind, though. It's just like, there's person pretty big. Oh, that's cool. I want to ride on their back. Like, I don't think I would have that kind of mindset, but to be fair, I'm not like, oh, why have back issues and a Tom shoulder. Honestly, for me, like, people have tried to, like, I have cousins who, like, we fuck around a lot, and, like, they go to, like, we sometimes do piggyback rides to each other, and they try to ride on my shoulders, but they can't, they just can't, because I'm so small, that, like, I just die. Like, and we're, like, all pretty much the same age, not, like, there's me, I'm, like, the second oldest of the four of us. We have this whole group. We're all the queers. To be fair, he used to get called my son because he would hang around with me all the time. Mostly because I was friends with the guy he wanted to date. I mean, that's one way to get the date, I guess. Did he ever date the guy though? That's what I want to know. Or was he just did his plan just totally fail? He never got no. His efforts were all for nothing. Tablet, stop dying. That's sad. Honestly, I think I'm pretty much I'm just honestly just talking right now and just screwing around with the drawing. But yeah, I personally have like a bunch of cousins. Like we like have this group we call the queers because thank you. We have this group like you know that meme where they're like so like everybody has a gay cousin? Well, I have 3 gay cousins. Okay, I have like 2. I have 2 gay cousins and 1 who's not sus. But we're just like this whole group of people who are all queer and if you think I'm chaotic, I get that mostly from my cousins. Like, in a group, we're very chaotic. On Easter, not Easter Day, but on Easter, for some reason, we thought it was a good idea to try to summon our comfort characters. I mean, if that doesn't say how, like, chaotic we are, I don't know what does. Spoiler alert, didn't work. We never summoned anybody. But I do think we did possess some child because the child started acting weird and we were in some public playground. I don't know why we did it. We kind of just like, you know what, why not? Trying to think of what I can add to it to make it better. Or to like... Honestly, it's pretty much done, so I might as well try to... Oh, fuck. My mouse. No. I might try to find someone to raid. Actually. I usually don't raid people, but I do want to, like, raid someone, because... I mean, even though I don't have a lot of viewers, I think raiding someone who's also small would be nice. Who's streaming? Chris is streaming. I'm not gonna it is really fun to raid. I wouldn't know though, because I've never raided. I want to make sure Twitch is muted. I don't want some random person talking, like, on my stream. Chris is currently streaming, but I'm not gonna raid him, only because I want to do something smaller. Like, a small art feed, so. Category, art. Who's live in art right now? Not that I hate Chris. Like, I don't hate Chris. He's chill. I just want to raid someone who's like... I want to raid a fellow art person. You know what? Why not? Why shouldn't I? Let's see. Viewers low to high. Let's do someone who's really... doesn't have a lot of viewers. I'm showing this person. My. Right channel. But I'm gonna raid my now. Go check out their channel. They're currently doing art as well. Anyways, I really hope you did like the stream. Hey, no problem. Thanks for talking in chat. Like, I liked having you here. I like talking to people in chat, so I will be streaming tomorrow. If you want to join tomorrow, I will be doing a stream where people in my stream and in my chat will be able to choose like what I do. So, thanks. But if you do want to do you want to choose what I draw tomorrow, just join tomorrow. Like, I'll try to stream around 7, I think. Because 7 worked really well for me today. No. I'll be rating my now. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Trying to raid. Well, actually never raided someone, so who knows if it actually works. Raid. 2 viewers are ready to raid now. Bye! Make sure this actually work. Who knows? Alright, let's end stream. I think I have to end stream now. Stop.